So we're back from a few weeks of travel, and you know what that means. It's time for a complete home reset. Italy is still with me everywhere though. The salt from the Mediterranean, the way everyone talks with their hands, bread and mozzarella and mortadella whenever I could get my hands on it, the endless espressos. At least making coffee is something I can bring back home with me. And then there's Sweden, and I always say that the light there is different from anywhere else in the world. It's got that clean, bright quality that makes everything look like a postcard. The forests and lakes that feel like something out of a fairy tale. Sweden will always be my home, but I somehow feel I don't belong there anymore. This is the setting for my first day back, a day in my life post-travel. The sky's thick with calima today. That's the Spanish word for this desert dust that blows in from the Sahara, covering everything in muted grey. It creates this hazy, dreamlike filter over the world, and it's unbearably hot. It gets in your lungs, makes you cough, dries out your eyes until they sting, but it makes the world look softer somehow, even as it weighs everything down. I catch myself in the mirror. I look and feel tired from a full day of traveling yesterday. It's that kind of exhaustion that sits heavy behind your eyes. Something feels disconnected about the person staring back at me, like I haven't quite caught up with myself yet. So I get ready, not for anyone else, but to feel like myself again. These small morning rituals help me settle back into my own skin. It's not so much about transformation as recognition. I work and study from home, so getting ready in the morning is kind of my way of pretending I've got somewhere to be. It helps create a structure in an otherwise unstructured day. When I was younger, I lived in complete chaos. Clothes on every surface, dishes piled up in the sink until I ran out of spoons. Unopened mails scattered across every table, building up faster than I could keep track. I thought it didn't matter. I told myself I could function in the mess. And for a while, I did. But eventually, I started to notice the pattern. Every time my space fell apart, so did I. Not because I'm obsessed with order, and not because I want to be someone who color codes your life, but because I learned that mess steals energy I don't have to waste. I don't need perfect, I do need tidy. I can live with looking for stuff for 10 minutes before I find whatever I was looking for in a drawer somewhere where it doesn't really belong. What I can't do is sit in a space that reminds me constantly of what I haven't dealt with. So I hide the chaos. I tuck it away where it can't tap on my shoulder all day. Out of sight, out of mind, and out of my anxiety spiral.
Through the arbor, in the garden room, wings are beating, baby, me and you alone. Pencil drawing phases of the moon, all through the stages, both becoming seen into. vivid in the bone, phosphorescence.
The dogs fall back into their spots as if no time has passed. Dakota is sick. We found out before the trip that she has a tumor in her spleen and she will have an operation within the next couple of weeks. I keep pretending I'm ready, but I'm not. But she meets me with the same calm as always, so I try to borrow that from her.
Slowly we take on phosphorescence, vivid in the bone.
After lunch, something's starting to shift. This place feels less like somewhere I just walked back into and more like somewhere I actually live. Though home is still a weird word for me. I left Sweden in my early 20s with no idea what I wanted my life to be. I left for Australia where I spent 12 years building what I thought was my real life. That's where I actually feel at home, where I'd go back tomorrow if I could. It's still a bit painful when I think about Australia. Tenerife is beautiful, love brought me here, but it doesn't quite feel like home. It's like it's just another chapter.
Slowly we take on phosphorescence, vivid in the bone, phosphorescence.
The terrace is hazy from the calima, but it's still nice out here. So I sink into the outdoor sofa for 5 minutes of quiet. Summer is ending, even though it's always summer here, and I'm not quite ready for it. Getting back to work, studies starting up again. But right now, this works. Dust floating in the afternoon light, clean floors. The reset is done, for now anyways. The chaos will start up again soon, I'm sure. But in this quiet moment, I'm just here. And maybe that's enough.